Welcome to your Around the Peninsula. I'm Airman First Class Devin Notestein. Soon, you won't have to go to Seoul to be downtown at Camp Humphreys. Specialist Aaron Loy explains.
Construction has been underway at Camp Humphreys for quite some time now. But today, a groundbreaking marks the beginning of one of the installation's biggest additions, the new Downtown Exchange. Exchange General Manager Stephen Pena believes the sheer size of the facility will have a big impact on the community.
We're looking forward to the square footage out there for the customers to be able to shop. I have a wide open area to be able to get as many products as that they're used to back in the States. Again, what we're trying to do is just make sure that they have the States right here in Korea.
The groundbreaking also marks the beginning of construction for a new commissary, chapel, auditorium, recreation center, bowling center, arts and crafts center, Chapel Family Life Center, and plaza. Family and MWR Community Recreation Division Chief Natalie Butte has difficulty narrowing down her favorite addition to just one.
I think all of them, actually. Just excited to see all the new facilities and to see it complete and the community grow as a whole.
And grow is exactly what they'll do. Specialist Aaron Loy, Camp Humphreys, Korea.
The new exchange and commissary will be the largest of its kind in the entire Pacific. Mission success means keeping things clean and moving. Without this airman at Kunsan and others like him, the mission would be dead in its tracks. Sergeant Timothy Villarreal has more.
For some, choosing to join the military is a great way to help pay for college. For others, it's about a sense of duty and patriotism to their country. But for one airman, it's about much more. It's a ticket to a better life.
America is the greatest country out there, period.
Senior Airman Jason Galang choosing to leave his native country of the Philippines was not an easy choice, but he isn't looking back.
I joined the Air Force back in 2010. I thought to myself, I will take any career field that they would offer me.
He didn't just get any job, though. He's part of a small group of highly trained airmen responsible for handling highly flammable liquids that require extreme focus and steady nerves.
We drained out the filter separator tank before working on it, removed the old filter separator elements. Once we got it cleaned out, we replaced the old elements with new ones. By the time that we're done, we're going to pressurize the system and put the filter separator tank back in service.
The airmen of Water and Fuel Systems Maintenance are responsible for ensuring that the aircraft and vehicles of Kunsan not only have the fuel they need, but that it's clean and filtered for optimal performance. Army Sergeant Timothy Villarreal, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
A single F-16 can carry about 7,000 pounds of fuel per tank and burns almost 23 gallons of fuel per minute when the afterburners are lit. Details are everything when lives are at stake. Staff Sergeant Zach Lopez introduces us to an airman who goes beyond details that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Many unseen precautions occur behind the scenes of aircraft maintenance. Parts requiring maintenance must go through a couple middlemen before they are actually serviced, such as Staff Sergeant Sharif Abu Omar, a non-destructive inspection technician.
Even though we are the middleman, we are necessary because the fact is we can show you what is there that you can't see. We find those defects that other people can't find. I mean, you can only see so much with the naked eye, but when you apply the different inspection methods that we have, we can see much further than just that.
A lot of money and a lot of lives are at stake when it comes to an aircraft part being deemed safe. These thorough inspections catch sometimes unseen problems before they become issues.
There's a lot of pressure, so we have to make a judgment call, and that judgment call presses maintenance, enforces productivity and stuff like that, and that's what we need to make sure that we're doing.
What it'll do is it'll get into a crack and then it'll keep bleeding out of the crack, expanding. So we need this in order for us to see exactly what's going on.
We could not sustain a fight if we did not have our career field because we see things that other people don't see. Most proud of, I would say the lives that I've saved. From the things that we've found, I would say it have to be the lives that we've saved above all else.
In the behind-the-scenes, non-destructive inspection shop, will continue to save lives one aircraft part at a time.
What I'm doing here right now is I'm checking the horizontal linearity.
Staff Sergeant Zach Lopez, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Wear, tear, and fatigue occurs in metals without visible signs. Sometimes it can be rough to be in another country all by yourself. Katusa Corporal Ju Jae-hyun shows us how a group of soldiers made some new friends while giving back to the community.
Every Saturday, a group of volunteers gather at Yongsan Lanes to meet up with local children. The volunteers teach the kids how to bowl and talk to them in English so that they can better their English skills. But it's not just about teaching, it's about having fun together.
As you can see, some of the volunteers that are out here, every child that comes to them, as soon as those children start smiling, they're happy just as well.
We play bowling together and we have eat together, so I'm very happy.
To Sergeant Losoya, bowling on Saturdays is more than just volunteering.
Soldiers are away from their families, right? And that's the way I look at it. I myself, I'm away from my kids and my wife, and I've been gone for almost 2 years now, and I haven't seen them. And I got into a real depression mode, real sad because I haven't seen my family. Coming over here, it's not the same, but working with these kids, it really raises my spirits.
Even if you don't have the greatest bowling skills, Yongsan Lanes is a perfect place to be if you love working with kids.
I guarantee you try one time coming over here and working with these kids, you'll come back.
Katusa Corporal Ju Jae-hyun, Yongsan, Korea.
Boss is also planning to combine Youth Bowling League with Korean kids starting in October. To join them on Saturday mornings, visit their Yongsan Boss Facebook page and send them a message. Most people who have seen a Tops in Blue performance are unaware that some of the hardest work is done off stage. Senior Airman Adam Harder reports how the producers and performers make the show happen where you aren't watching.
Audiences attend Tops in Blue for the sounds, the lights, and the performances. But while performers entertain the crowd, the individuals responsible for running the show go unnoticed. These behind-the-scenes techies are the unsung heroes of Tops in Blue. Without them, it would be lights out.
I pretty much oversee everything, so that includes lighting, the staging, the audio, the wardrobe, pretty much everything that it takes to put the show together. I pretty much oversee it.
First comes the staging. What most people don't realize is that when it's not showtime, the Tops in Blues performers put on their gloves and back braces to build the entire set in a day. While the stage is secured, so is the sound by audio technicians like Senior Airman Stephen Doris.
I actually do a digital mock-up of the venue to help me aim all the speakers. So using this program, I can aim each speaker individually.
The last part of the set is erected, and it's time for mic checks.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The mic sounds good, the lights are cleared, and now it's time for the show. While the performers captivate the audience from the stage, the technicians are conducting a performance of their own as they cue the lights, which are as important to the show as any instrument. As the crowd applauds the closing of a successful show, the tech team completed a nearly perfect show themselves. But with more than half of the tour left, they know there's plenty of time to improve. Senior Airman Adam Harder, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
The Tops in Blue crew loads and unloads 60,000 pounds of equipment every show. That was your Around the Peninsula for Thursday, August 21st. To see these stories and others, go to the AFN Pacific website or view them through the AFN Pacific app. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.